Now, 20th century feminism then, let's see, obviously the crucial changes in the 20th century are actually world wars, right? World War I, which sees women returning to the factory and therefore providing an important role in munitions production. And after that, women are expected to return back into the domestic role. Many women are laid off of their jobs. And then, of course, World War II, women return to the factories again. Now, what happens after World War I is women get the right to vote because their contributions in the factories during the war, their important role, it means that politicians agree, okay, women deserve and are capable of voting responsibly. But World War II then will, bring the issue of women back because women will play this role in the factory. And once again, after World War II, many women will be laid off. But many women after World War II will begin to form organizations that will resist that domestic role. And so a second wave of feminism happens after World War II. And this is a wave that will not just be focused on suffrage, which was already granted, but we'll be focused on the social expectations and opportunities that women have. Those sexist, glass ceilings that prevent women from entering the professions like banking, business, lawyering. And so after World War II, there will be much more of a focus on not just women equality politically under the law, but women equality in terms of society, in access to jobs, in access to education, and in access to just doing the things that males can do, right? And so the world that we live in which a young girl is instructed that she has as many opportunities as a male and can do the exact same things, is a world that has come about as a result of the people of probably your grandparents' generation, right? That were picketing and creating organizations and getting hired to positions that women had never had before. So, well, that's your grandparents' generation, right? Yeah. Perhaps, I don't know. I mean, it's around that. It's a post-World War II era. And so, as I note there, post-World War II, the change, we got that question mark about full equality. Do women certainly are campaigning for full equality, but the discussion goes on today about, how, there are limitations on women. For example, did you see the last gubernatorial race where Meg Whitman was running for governor? You saw that it was a big deal. She was the CEO of a Fortune 500 company, and she's a woman. And it's so rare that a woman is in that top position in top companies. And so why is that? Even though today a majority of people in college are women, why are not, therefore, a majority of business owners or a majority of business CEOs women? And this is a conversation we can have later, but I mean, certainly there's notions about sexist societal expectations, and of course the very important thing, which is that many females choose to take a couple of years off to raise their children at a prime point in their lives, which is that late 20s and 30s, at a prime point where opportunities for advancement in a career are available. But we could talk about that later. Anything else when it comes to women? Certainly we can talk about birth control playing a huge role. Access to reproductive rights is the term today. Means that women would be able to choose how many children they want to have, and therefore plan when they'll have children. And so this is a huge thing, because females, when we look back 200 years ago, their primary role was to raise children and to have children. And you know, that cult of domesticity was all about that role of the woman in with her children, raising children in the family. And now that is a choice more than you know, it's a choice to have children in the post-World War II era. And one of the goals of many feminist groups is to allow reproductive rights, to legalize reproductive rights, rights to abortion, rights to, or the access to birth control and things like that.